Hello everyone, I just thought I'd show you my latest project. It's a 53 Ford pickup truck. Just show you the box. So it's that AMT model. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it. 53 Ford pickup. So my son got me this one for Father's Day a couple of months ago. I've chosen to do it in that Noah's Ark welding, the work truck. My younger son's name's actually Noah, so funny enough, I chose I better do it that way. I prefer that than the hot rod. Some guys build the hot rod. You got the choice of the work truck. I think there may be, there's just a standard image on here. Excuse me, image on here of just a street truck. I think they call. Oh, that's a stock truck, that one. So anyway, I'll show you what I've been doing. So I primed the body in a grey Vallejo primer. It's a water-based primer. Then I sprayed it with a red-brown to simulate the rust. Then what I did, I wet it down with a misting bottle, like a fine misting bottle spray. Sprinkled a little bit of salt from straight out of the salt grinder in places. On the bottoms of the guards, mainly on the top of the bonnet. Some places here I use hairspray and I rubbed it off with a toothbrush after. So that's how it's come out. And then what I did on the tops of the guards in these areas and on the roof where you can see the paint's thin, I used a 2000 sandpaper wet and just very gently sanded the paint away as if it was like faded and worn through over years of weathering. So that's come up pretty good. And then what I did, I got these Vallejo colours. That one there's an orange rust. And then this one here, what do they call that one? They call that one a light rust. So I dabbed a bit of light rust on in these worn through areas. And then I watered down with some water in a little container and just dabbed it. And then as it was beginning to dry, I dragged the brush down with the light rust just to create that staining where it's been raining and running down the panel. I put the decals on before I did that. So yeah, it hasn't come up too bad. I haven't done a lot of that type of weathering. That's just all sitting there. I used a bit of Tamiya buff on the wood in the back. And then when it was dry, I got a bit of actual walnut house stain that you use on your timber for your house, and I watered that down with a bit of wax and grease remover, which is similar to Terps. Dabbed it on there, just wiped some of it off with a tissue. So did underneath the same. So that's how the timbers come out. See the guards, I've done the same thing with the salt, bit of sandpaper, just light sanding to wear through. Dabbed a bit of the orange rust on the bottom. And then the wheels, sprayed them in the body colour, put a very watered down light rust so it ran into the wheels. And then I used a bit of black oil paint, watered down with a bit of wax and grease remover, just very gently dabbed the hubs. And on the spare, I've chosen to put the white wall where you don't see it. That'll go up underneath the tray. And what I did, I got a fine drill bit and I drilled that out from the back, because obviously there's not going to be a hub and a bearing on it. So like these ones have got your hub cap over the bearing. This one I drilled it out. So, and then you've got your engine. I'm going to put the flathead V8 in it. That's been oil stained as well, detailed up. And the V8 Hemi that came with it, I painted it all up. Painted the trumpets with a gold, just a gold texture pen. I may put that in the tray as if they've picked that up and they're going to suit the work truck up, but that's just an idea. The carbies that go on the top of that motor, I chose to use the fuel injection instead of the carbies with the trumpets, so that's coming up alright. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you how that truck was going. Box of parts all in the grey Vallejo primer there, so chassis black, etc. all that. So I'll do another video when I've done the interior and assembled it and show you guys how it's coming along. But I hope you like the truck. Please let me know what you think of it. Thank you.